Today, many people are still asking questions about the Pi Network project, its future, and what it is preparing for its pioneers. Before we talk about Pi, let's first remember what happened with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin entered the market for the first time, many people used their Bitcoins to buy simple items like pizza. Those who understood its value held on to it. There is even a day called Bitcoin Pizza Day, named after a man who spent his Bitcoins on pizza because he refused to listen when he was told to save his coins. Today, one Bitcoin is worth $103,412.30. Can you imagine that when Bitcoin was first introduced to the market, its value was only 5/10,000ths of a dollar? Incredible! Now, let's talk about Pi Network, United States, a project designed to bring real financial opportunities to pioneers. Hello Pioneer, welcome back to Pi News World. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We really appreciate your support. Today, we have some really exciting updates about the Pi Network. We're going to talk about the CGV price and of course the latest confirmations from Dr. Nicholas. So, here's something interesting. The value of Pi Network is $314.159. But, keep this in mind. The value of Pi isn't determined by exchanges, because Pi wasn't created just to be traded like traditional crypto. Pi is actually designed to be used for banking, shopping, payments, and real-life utility. This means we're expecting another value which will soon start being used, CGV. Many countries have already started preparing to adopt Pi Network as a stable and powerful digital currency. The future, honestly, belongs to those who prepare for it early. Don't repeat the mistake of Bitcoin Pizza Day. Just hold your Pi. Your future self will thank you. The Pi Network has reached a defining moment in its history. After years of community-driven development, technical refinement, and global collaboration, the Global Consensus Value System has officially completed its full audit as of October 2025. This marks the successful validation of Pi's internal economic framework, proving that the ecosystem is both secure and stable, and fully prepared for the next historic step, the activation of the mainnet decentralized exchange. This is not merely a technical milestone, it's, the birth of a new financial era, one where the value created by millions of pioneers worldwide gains formal recognition on-chain. Verified technical excellence. According to the final audit report, Pi Network's GCV system has passed every critical assessment point. Findings include, no major technical errors or vulnerabilities were found. GCV data remains stable and consistent across all verified blockchain feeds. Independent Oracle systems reported near-identical valuations for Pi. Oracle feed, $314,160.50 per Pi. Chainlink feed, $314,160.50 per Pi. AMM code, feed, $314,159 per Pi. The minuscule variation, just $1.50, demonstrates extraordinary precision, validating that the GCV rate of 1 Pi equals $314,159 is now empirically verifiable and technically confirmed on-chain. This achievement represents not just a number, but a milestone in decentralized economic calibration, where data integrity reflects the collective trust of millions of pioneers. So, only one final procedure stands between the Pi ecosystem and full DEX activation, the completion of the multi-sig, or multi-signature security process. This final step is absolutely critical to Pi's decentralization vision. No single person or organization can initiate the DEX launch independently. All critical activations require multiple authorized signatures, ensuring transparency and community protection. This mechanism honestly guarantees that Pi's mainnet transition happens with full consensus and integrity, a system governed by principles, not personalities. With the multi-sig framework nearing completion, Pi is really poised for a trustless, secure, and globally governed trading environment. The technical signals are clear. The Pi Network's DEX launch is entering its final activation stage, with a high probability of going live in November 2025. This event will mark a historic transformation. For the first time, Pi holders will engage in true on-chain trading, exchanging value in a fully decentralized peer-to-peer financial ecosystem. So, it represents the evolution of Pi from a closed network to, an open and globally interoperable blockchain economy, where value just flows freely and transparently. What this really means for the pioneers is pretty significant. The verification of GCV and the readiness of the DEX, well, they symbolize the realization of years of patience, faith, and collective effort. For the global pioneer community, this means that GCV stability has been proven through technical validation. The mainnet DEX infrastructure is, operationally ready, and now every pioneer's mined Pi actually carries recognized intrinsic value within a self-sustaining economy. The long wait is finally yielding some really tangible results, proof that, honestly, the belief of millions can build an economy from trust, unity, and shared purpose. We've walked a long and challenging journey together. Today, the data proves that our value is real. Let us remain united and confident as Pi approaches open mainnet, where every pioneer's contribution will be forever recorded on the blockchain. The GCV core team truly embodies the spirit of Pi. It's a digital movement rooted in cooperation, equality, and empowerment. Every transaction, every barter, every act of belief has contributed to this collective triumph. GCV equals trust plus evidence. The verified GCV of 1 Pi equals $314,159, and it's far more than just a price benchmark. It's the mathematical embodiment of community value. It represents trust, built through 5 years of global collaboration. It stands for evidence, validated through independent blockchain audits, and it signifies the future, a new era of decentralized economic empowerment. As Pi moves toward open mainnet and DEX activation, the world will witness the rise of an economy built not by corporations or governments, but by people, the pioneers who believed in the power of unity and digital equity. The GCV core team now calls on all pioneers to stay united, uphold integrity, and strengthen the GCV ecosystem through real-world trade, merchant onboarding, and responsible network participation. Together, we are shaping a transparent, fair, and sustainable digital economy. One that will, totally redefine value creation in the age of decentralized finance. GCV completed, DEX ready, the future of Pi begins now. The Pi network is more than a cryptocurrency. It's a vision of a transparent, fair, and sustainable digital economy. An economy not controlled by banks or corporations, but by millions of people around the world, the pioneers. But to truly grasp Pi's value, we need to look beyond exchange prices and speculation. If you check exchanges today, Pi's price might seem small, sometimes just a few dollars. Why? Well, Pi is not fully on mainnet yet. Most trading is with IOUs, not actual Pi. Many buyers are cautious, waiting for the network to open fully. Exchanges capture speculation, not the true utility of Pi. The Pi core team discourages premature trading, protecting pioneers and the network. These prices are shadow prices, reflecting emotions and speculation, not Pi's real long-term value. So, Pi's value is built on 3 pillars. First, utility. Pi's worth comes from real-world use, like payments, shopping, merchant adoption, and services. This is what actually gives Pi real economic power. Second, trust and community consensus. With millions of pioneers, all around the globe, value is backed by agreement and shared confidence. And third, limited supply. Mining is controlled and predictable, which, creates scarcity and stability. In short, real value comes from use, trust, and careful supply management, not speculation. GCV, or Global Consensus Value, is the metric that will define Pi's true, verified value. It's determined by community agreements, merchant participation, and real-world usage and adoption. So, why wait for GCV? Well, honestly, it's to avoid manipulation by exchanges, It's also to ensure long-term stability. Plus, it's about protecting pioneers from mistakes like Bitcoin Pizza Day. And, most importantly, to guarantee that Pi's economy is real, usable, and sustainable. GCV transforms Pi from a promise into a verified digital economy, ready for real-world transactions. With GCV validation, Pi is stepping into a new era. Exchange prices no longer matter, the network is stable and verifiable. Each pioneer's mined Pi now has recognized intrinsic value. This is the moment when Pi evolves, from speculation to real utility, from closed network to open mainnet, from trust in hope to trust backed by evidence. The Pi network is no longer just an idea, it is a living, growing digital economy, built by people, for people. Pioneers, your patience and trust have created this moment. The network is ready, GCV is complete, the decentralized exchange, or DEX, is poised for launch. The future is clear together, we are building a transparent, fair, and sustainable digital economy. GCV completed. DEX ready. The future of Pi begins now.